There are so many first-time home buyers that have bought a home in the past 4 to 5 years that are now experiencing buyer's remorse. And it's that feeling you get in the pit of your stomach where you feel like you are in over your head because of this supposedly dream home you bought, thinking this is what you should do because you were told this by your family or your friends. Or maybe you thought that buying a home is the next logical step when you became an adult. And you get a career and then you start a new family, so you think I should buy a home. You also probably heard that it's better to buy than to rent because with renting, you're just throwing money away. So you decide to take the plunge into becoming a homeowner. But in the past few years, many home buyers are starting to realize that home ownership is not all what it's cracked up to be. And the main reason for this buyer's remorse is because many home buyers did not do their research or education beforehand to fully understand what the hidden costs and the responsibilities are when becoming a homeowner. So before you decide to get all your documents together to meet with and speak with a lender or a realtor, it is important that you understand all the costs and responsibilities it will take to become a homeowner. And this is what we're going to talk about in today's video. My name is Cherilyn Williams, and I'm your local Chicagoland Realtor, helping you build your dreams through real estate. And I specialize in helping home buyers, and specifically first-time home buyers, in navigating the exciting and sometimes scary world of becoming a new homeowner. And if you are looking for a realtor to help you with your real estate needs here in Chicagoland, I would be more than happy to connect with you to see how I can help you find your dream home. All of my contact information is in the description below. Now, when most people think about the cost of home ownership, they think only about the monthly mortgage payments. And with the monthly mortgage payment, your yearly taxes and your insurance may increase each year, which many of you may be aware of. And this is something that you can plan and prepare for each year. But there are other things like maintenance and repairs that you really can't plan for. So let's go over some of these things so you can have a very clear understanding and not be faced with home buyer's remorse. The number one thing you need to plan for is your roof. Water is considered your home's worst enemy, and the primary reason for your roof is to keep your family protected and to keep water out. A leaky roof can cause cosmetic damage to the inside of your home, and depending on how severe the leak is, water can destroy your belongings and cause health problems or structural issues. You can usually tell when you have a roof problem when the shingles, soffits, and fascia become loose, cracked, blown off, or damaged. Expect to change your roofing every 20 or 30 years. And when you are home shopping with your realtor, make sure you ask them to find out how old the roof is and when it was redone or replaced. And if you really like the home and you want to make an offer, but you know the roof is on its last leg, see if that home seller would be able to provide a partial or full credit to you for the roof if they will not replace it themselves. A roof can cost anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000, and many home sellers will not want to replace it. So try getting a credit or use that as a negotiating tool to offer a lower price. The second most important thing in your home you must prepare for is your HVAC system, or your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system. At some point, you can expect to replace your units, and the most important thing you can do to keep your HVAC system running efficiently is to replace the furnace and air conditioning filters frequently. It is very inexpensive, and it is easy to buy a filter at your neighborhood hardware store. Typically, you should replace your filters every 3 to 6 months. Have your HVAC systems inspected once a year. Many companies offer service contracts or maintenance plans, which may reduce the cost of an annual inspection. Now, when I became a first-time homeowner, one of the first repairs I had to dish out money for was my furnace. When I left home one morning, my heat was running just fine in the middle of November in Chicago. And when I returned home from work that evening, my house was freezing cold, and my thermostat would not budge when I tried to increase the heat. I checked the filter, I changed the battery of my thermostat, and nothing would help the heat kick back on. I called the HVAC company that came out and discovered that my gas valve to my furnace was out, and the cost was $800. And the first thing I thought was that this is almost my monthly mortgage payment for the month, and I began to stress out. But luckily, I had money saved up just for things like this. So you need to save, and save even more when you're a homeowner. The HVAC company did recommend that I join as a member for regular maintenance for my HVAC, and if I signed up for just $20 a month, the price for my gas valve would be reduced to $500. So I went ahead and joined, of course. So this is one example of what you should prepare for as a homeowner. And I would suggest that you always have money in a savings account ready for these unexpected repairs. And when you are home shopping as a first-time home buyer, try to find homes that have a newer system or one that is not too old, so you can have some assurance that maybe it will take some years before you have to do any major repairs or replace an entire system. And just to let you know, a new HVAC system can run anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 on average. The next thing you need to prepare for is electrical issues or damage. Now, I know many of you are no electricians and you won't know the first thing to do if something is wrong with your electrical system. But if you notice any faulty wiring or electrical shorts, take note, because this could mean you are having a problem with your electrical system that needs to be addressed. These things cause a fair number of electrical fires that burn down homes every year. Whenever there is a systemic problem or you are doing a major home rehab, call the professionals who are skilled, trained, and licensed to make sure everything is installed correctly and is up to current codes and safety standards. When you are a new homeowner, you will be sure to be faced with some minor plumbing issues as well, like a clogged drain here and there, which you can usually fix with some Drano or a good plumbing snake to put down the drain. But if you're wanting to buy an older home, be aware that older homes often contain galvanized iron water pipes, which can become clogged with mineral deposits and can gradually reduce the water pressure over time. And these pipes can't be repaired, they can only be replaced. But with your plumbing, always hire a professional licensed plumber to help with your plumbing issues. Next, we have pests, those furry and insect-like creatures that want to make your home their home, like termites who are attracted to wood and moisture, and they can enter your home through the tiniest of cracks. To prevent structural damage to your home, make sure there is no wood touching the ground near your house, like lumber, firewood, or tree stumps. Prevent moisture from accumulating around your foundation by making sure the ground slopes away from your house. And always hire an exterminator to regularly perform a pest inspection. You may also get other animals like groundhogs, possums, snakes, raccoons that dig underground to make a nest or home that may interfere and disturb your way of living. So be ready to hire a pest control professional just in case you cannot take care of this yourself. Another hidden cost is lawn care. Whether you are handling the lawn yourself or you plan to hire a professional, you will have to pay something to keep your yard looking nice in the neighborhood. You may need equipment like a lawnmower, a snow plow, or a leaf blower. Overgrown tree limbs can fall and damage roofs and windows, and leaves can clog gutters, impacting drainage, plumbing, and outdoor HVAC unit systems. Now, if you like the information in this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my video so you can get consistent weekly content to help you if you are a home buyer. I really do appreciate all of your support. Now, if you live in a community that has an HOA, you will be required to pay a monthly or quarterly fee. And this fee can increase every year. And just like your property taxes and insurance, your HOA dues may increase every year or whenever the board of the HOA thinks they should increase due to certain projects that need to be done in the community. The great thing, though, with an HOA is that they usually cover the lawn care, snow plowing, maybe garbage collection, so you will never have to worry about doing these things yourself. But you want to know right from the start if living in an HOA is the best decision for you. Most condominiums and townhomes are part of an HOA, and there are some single-family communities that have HOAs as well that provide lawn care service and have a community clubhouse and recreational areas. But most single-family homes do not have HOAs. You definitely need to let your realtor know ahead of time if you want to live in an HOA community or not. So you may be wondering, how much should I plan on saving for home repairs? I would say that you should budget your savings for 1 to 2% of your mortgage balance as a yearly maintenance and repair fund. And this can all depend on your home's age, condition, and size. The older your home and appliances are, the more money you may want to have put away in case. This is why many people prefer newer construction homes, because they are thinking everything is new. They don't have to worry about having any major expenses right away, which gives a good peace of mind. Now, did I scare you enough about the responsibilities of being a homeowner yet? Well, my intent was not to scare or discourage you at all, but to make sure you have a clear understanding what home ownership means and the responsibilities that come with it. There are so many great things about home ownership, and I think those great things far outweigh anything you should fear. But if you prepare and plan responsibly, you should have no problems in your dreams of home ownership. Thank you for watching.